channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby. It's your boy Half.
And your girl Jay.
And we back with
another
another reaction video. All right, y'all, we're about to get right to some reactions. Hope you guys are enjoying your morning, evening, or night, whatever time it is that you guys shall get this video. But we're about to jump into something, so let them know who we're going to react to today.
Okay, so shout out to Fox News.
Shout out to Fox.
The video is titled, Biden Speaks to Press for First Time Since Cancer Diagnosis. So
this will be his first time talking to the press. I wonder what he has to say about this. I'm sure he's not going to hold himself accountable for anything. I'm sure of that. He never does. But we'll go ahead and listen to him anyway, see what he has to say. So before we get into it, everybody that's out there who has not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your post notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes.
And then comment down below, baby. Come and join the squad, man.
Come on, Half and J.
You dig? Mm-hmm. Plus, we already kicking off. What? Good vibes, baby. Good vibes. Boom.
You rushed that.
Right. I know you got to go somewhere, you said, so.
Yeah, but we don't have to rush the video.
But he came out, made his first public statements since he was diagnosed with cancer, and kind of reminding everybody why why people were questioning his mental capacities in the White House. Watch.
There's also been a lot of discussion recently about your mental and physical capabilities while you were in office.
You can see that. I'm mentally incompetent and I can't walk and I can beat the hell out of both of them.
Do you want to reply to any of those reports?
What are you saying?
While you were in office.
You can see that. I'm mentally incompetent and I can't walk and I can beat the hell out of both of them.
Do you want to reply to any of those reports, and also to the fact that there are some Democrats who are now questioning whether you should have run for re-election in the first place?
Why did you run against me then?
If any viewers know what he's saying, please email us.
Okay, there's so much to unpack there. Can we just...
Listen, I said the same thing. That's why I had to rewind it, because I didn't know what he said. It didn't make no sense whatsoever. You know, I don't think even a, what do they call it? Interpreter can tell you what he said.
If any viewers know what he's saying, please email us.
Okay, there's so much to unpack there. Can we just do this for a second? I have no idea what he said. None of the words made sense together. And then I wish we had the other angle, because there's two shots of this, and this one's with him facing forward. But if you see the camera behind him and looking at the reporter, he gets in real close, like he's gonna sniff her or something.
And then talker, he's back.
Yeah, it's back. And then she kind of at the end looks away, like, I can't believe this just happened to me. She's totally creeped out. This is like more proof, like it's supposed to be. See, I'm alive, I'm doing well, but it actually is confirmation.
Yeah.
No, the Fox reporter was not out there. I wonder if that's a coincidence.
So tell us about when you ran into him.
So, on the train ride up here, get to the Amtrak, get to Union Station about 10 minutes early, as one does. And I was like, do I get Chick-fil-A? Do I get on the train? I was like, get on the train. Don't want to miss the train.
Smart
Thank you.
move.
So I'm walking out to the platform, boarding a Acela, 2172, and all of a sudden I'm about to walk on the platform, a couple SUVs come up. And I'm like, okay, this looks cabinet level. Obviously, President Trump and Vice President Vance are not traveling by Amtrak, but I know someone who does and did for a long time. And all of a sudden, there is former President Joe Biden getting on the Amtrak, and that changed my whole ride. I mean, I hadn't shaved in a few days, was wearing more casual clothes, and I was like...
And you've spent a fair amount of time covering the White House.
I was like his vacation reporter.
Yeah.
3 years in Nantucket for Thanksgiving, St. Croix to ring in the New Year twice.
That's not
a lot
bad.
of weekends at the White House.
So let's and of course you went straight to reporter mode, and this is what you got.
And Mr. President, how's your health?
Good.
Good? How long have you had cancer?
You did not get an answer to that one.
They did. Now, when I sat down and I knew he was on the train, he was in car 5. There was the bar car. I was one in front. And I was like, you got to write down, let's go. Maybe you can have this, impromptu, interview.
And at that point, he had not spoken.
No one had spoken to him. So the president kind of scooped me by talking to the press yesterday. I thought I was coming up here with some solid reporting, some fresh sound, some exclusive news. But I sat down. I was like, I got to write down some questions. Of course, we wanted to hear about his cancer diagnosis.
They write them. They still write on these notebooks.
Oh, a reporter always has to have his notebook. So I whipped this out. I was like, I was like, how are you feeling? How long have you had cancer? Because that's been a question.
Yes, the worst handwriting.
It's like worse than a doctor.
I was like, was Robert Kerr correct in assessing you?
Yes.
On further reflection, did AIDS cover up for you? Yeah, I had a few questions.
Those are all good
Did
questions.
President Obama turn on you? Nancy Pelosi?
That's the good question.
Thank you.
And as I recall, he had to lace into you one time for asking questions.
He sure did. Thanksgiving 2023.
I think we have this
in
clip.
vogue. I went out to try to get a piece of President Biden. There it was.
Mr. President, are you too old to be running for re-election? Why is Donald Trump beating you in the latest poll?
And then the smiles went away after that.
Okay, so I remember this interview, but because it was yelling, I never knew it was you. That's hilarious. He called you stupid.
I think no matter how old he gets, he will never feel like he's too old to do something. I think he just, that type of person. Mm-hmm. My personal opinion, because it gets a point in time to where, you get so old you can't drive no more like you used to. You know what I'm saying? Like your judgment is not as quick
it's a little off.
Yeah. Your reaction time is slower. You know what I mean? So it's just sometimes it's time to hang it up. It's like playing sports. You get that certain age, you just can't perform like that no more. So,
That's true.
But because it was yelling, I never knew it was you. That's hilarious. He called you stupid.
And stupid is a dirty word in the Tomlinson family. If my children are watching, do not repeat that. But let's not forget, in July of 2022, 75% of Democrats did not want President Biden to run for re-election.
Right.
Okay? Remember the age would start to
Yeah,
walk with the president to Marine One.
Yes.
And now they're all acknowledging that. Well, obviously this was a real thing, even though they were shouting everybody down, calling you stupid for the mere suggestion that maybe we should be.
So you got nothing on the train. All you got was, I'm doing good, and then he went to sleep.
I made 3 trips back to Car 5 to see the president. He was resting.
He was napping.
One does.
As one does when you're in a nursing home situation. All right.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kiln.
Well, first and foremost, let's all pray for Biden.
Yeah.
To make sure he, gets over the cancer and everything like that. 'Cause don't nobody wish bad upon nobody, no matter what their political views are or their party is or, whatever the case may be. So let's make sure we all say a prayer for him in that aspect. But at the same time, he got to understand that, hey, when you're in that seat, you have to let the American people know what's going on with you.
Right.
Because you are in control of the United States of America. Like, your judgments and your decisions mean something. Like, really mean something. So you got to definitely be in the right mindset at all times to be able to handle that type of job.
Right. But they wanted a brain dead president, so
obviously
they can,
tell
him what to do.
Right. I think his team is just as to blame as he is.
Oh, of course.
Because if your team still allow you to go about your day-to-day tasks, knowing that, you're not truly all the way mentally there, then they're to blame just like you are. So that's the way I look at that. Anyway, what else you got to add?
Just the fact that people were saying that his health when he was running, saying that he was in good health, he would run circles around Donald Trump, and it was just, it was clear as day to all of us who was watching him that he was, his health was declining.
Right.
But just to keep it a secret, just to try to fool American people, like, that definitely stained the Democratic Party.
Absolutely did. So
the trust is absolutely gone.
Yeah, 100%. So anyway, you guys go ahead and put put your comments down below. Let us know how you guys feel about, his first time speaking to the press since the cancer diagnosis. Let us know how you think about that. And if you have anything else to add, let's go ahead and jump into some shout outs.
Okay, so first shout out goes to AK Mailing. What's up, AK Mailing?
AK Mailing. Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed the reaction. Let us know what you thought about it. Comment down below. Come back and join for some more.
Yes. Second shout out goes to Aries. What's up, Aries?
Aries, shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that as well. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes.
We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
Make sure you guys always keep God first.
Most importantly.
And we'll catch you guys in the next reaction to BTO.
Yes. Peace.